Morning all. Saturday, we've got our El Grande in. Lovely little thing. It's got really nice flip on the paint as well. Don't know whether you can pick that up on the camera, but it's got some really sparkly red glitter paint. Looks very maroony, but in the sunlight it reflects all kinds of purples and golds and reds. Anyway, so here we have our bus. We're waiting on shipment. Obviously deliveries at the minute are but we're waiting on a fascia to go here. I've got the leads and everything to put the Pioneer in, but we need the fascia to hold the radio or cover the radio. So we can get the radio in, but obviously it means that this stuff is loose, so that's not that good. We've also got split charge system. We've got leisure battery just here, big platinum, and we've got our split charge here that we're going to put in with our relay. 2 fuses, load of crimps, loads of heat shrink. So this is our first job. Head unit's second job. I've got to figure out a way of mounting battery in the back, and it's going to go there. So we're basically going to remove this tub, see how much space we've got, as in where the battery can fit into. I've got to put in some high powered USB chargers as well. Obviously we've got a big 12 volt socket there, but I might put some USB ones in there so they can charge equipment as well. And yeah, that's today's kind of task. Fun times, right? So I'll come back to you in a bit. Oh, we've got sub and amp to do as well. She had got a mini Rockford Fosgate PBR 500.1, but does not have the plugs to go in it, so we're kind of stuck there, so we might need to supply an amp. But JL's going in as well. We've got a JL10 to go in, a little slimline business. So yeah, lots to do, lots to crack on with. I'll come back to you in a bit once we've started and got everything underway. But it's going to be a fun one today. See you in a bit. Oh, and then we got Daikoku tonight. Obviously boys are off out to Japanese night, so it's going to be one of these tonight. Right then everyone. Shut up, the DAB reception's bad today. So, sun's blaring. Quite warm actually, looks like tonight's going to be lots of fun. So first off, obviously we've gone down in size on battery, so I was going to do a 110 amp hour battery in here, but we can't fit it in physically because of the size. So we've gone with a 75 amp hour battery. I've trimmed out the plastic tray. I've removed the inner quarter and the seat, which was an absolute pain in the ass to do, but that's now out. So we've got riv nut bracket onto the standard chassis. That's holding the battery down, so now it doesn't move. We've trimmed the plastic to look kind of, you know, to spec around the battery, and there's a cover that sits over this as well, so that'll look kind of nice. Terminals and everything are going to go out the back, and then the cable's going to run across the top. I'm going to realign someone's half-ass fog light attempt because it's going to get caught where it's just loose, so we're going to put that up the top out the way as well with the split charge cables. But so far battery's in. Obviously we need to run the cable down to the front. All the plastics did come apart nice and easy, although some of the clips snapped because, you know, they're just old. But we've got obviously the power cable to run down here. I found the TV monitor underneath the wet side of the step. That's always a good idea. And then it runs up through the firewall. Standard batteries there. So we'll have obviously our split charge system will come off the positive terminal onto a fuse in the car, down to the relay, into another fuse, back to the car. So that's that side of things. The head unit I'm not that fussed about. That's going to be quite easy. Amp wiring is going to come off this battery in the back anyway, because that'll be cool. May do. I wonder if she wants the Pioneer off of this as well, so they can listen to music when they're parked. That might be an idea. Yeah, probably run some power down to the front as well, so we can do power off the leisure battery of everything, and then a switch on the dash for the ignition. That might work well. But yeah, so this is coming along nice and quick. We're going to start doing some cabling now the mechanics is done. Yeah, so I'll come back to you in a bit. See you in a bit. Afternoon everyone. Well, nearly. It's coming up to lunchtime. We're cracking on with this, doing really well. So we've got our high powered USB in the panel, which is going to sit around about there. We've got our split charge system done, split charge relay, all the fuses are mounted, plastics are cut, batteries in, the riv nutted bracket to hold the battery down, that's done. Cables run down to the front. I've sorted out some other mystery stuff as well. So it goes all the way down these steps, all the way under there, up, and then pops out in the battery compartment or engine bay. Made a little bracket to go off the battery so this can be removed, and then obviously we've got our fuse in there. Cables come round into there. So the relay obviously will kick in when the vehicle is over a certain voltage, and then it will start passing power to the back. But other than that, that thing, when the relay is, or the engine is off, the relay is off. It's not connected to the front, so we're going to run the sub and the amp cable off of that one there too. I've got to run a remote feed from the stereo down. We're going to do a Pioneer in this one, so we'll have a remote chasing the same kind of run down to here, and then we've obviously got to do the JL. We're not doing the punch amplifier because she hasn't got the terminals, so I don't know what I'm going to do there. Whether we do a disconnect, like a quick disconnect, so she can remove the sub and amp if she wants to, whether we bolt the amp to the sub box and then she can remove everything fast. I don't know. I'm going to toy with that idea next as I'm starting the stereo. And then we've got to put the back seats in, put the carpet and trim and stuff in, and then this one's ready to go. So we're going to crack on, do a bit more on this. We're on a time constraint because obviously we want to get off to Cafe the Machine early with the boys. So it's, yeah, all hands on deck, Captain. Doing well. See you in a bit. Right, it's 12:20. I'm going to stop for a bit of food. So the front end's all buttoned up. Obviously this is done. Got a split charge connected up. We've run our cable front to back. We've run our remote lead. I've also got an extra power and ground up here just in case we ever need to put this radio on the leisure system. So forward thinking, bit of planning just in case. And then in the back we've got our JL Slimline woofer 10. That's running into our kicker amp because the Rockford, she's got missing the plugs. I'm going to put this on a board, so this is going to sit one side, this is going to sit the other, and I've put a fast disconnect on it so she can obviously remove the board, remove the sub, and just leave this thing in the boot, and it will be safe. So you've got live, ground and remote, but we'll just disconnect so we can easily take out the amp and sub should she require more space. So that's one thing. Leisure system's all done. We've got a fuse for the sub and amp, fuse for the split charge system, split charge relay. We've got big 12 volt in and out for our extra high power USB charger, which is going to sit about there. We've got our fused link, which is going to go down to the front. This is our spare live and ground for the leisure system, just in case we need to wire the head unit off the battery too. And then that's pretty much it. So this section's done. I need to build a board for the amp, sit that on there, quarter panel back in, seat back in, put all the trims back in, side steps back in, that one and that one, and then we're pretty much left doing the stereo. It's the last thing to do. So digital aerial going to go in, microphone at the top. As of yet, yeah, delivery's a bit poop at the minute. We're waiting on the fascia for this thing. I've got the cabling for the power, for the steering controls and everything else, the aerial adapter down here, but currently, yeah, I have no fascia. We're just still waiting on that. It's supposed to be delivered last week. No bueno. So I'll come back to you in a bit. See you soon. Bye. All right, everyone. Obviously we're waiting on the fascia, so a bit of a pain in the ass there, but we've got it done. So we've got a split charge system running a Pioneer, microphone DAB up there, obviously the split charge system in the back, running our sub and amp combo, and we've got a high power charger. All of this on quick disconnect so we can take the kicker amp out and the JL sub real fast, so if there's more space needed. But it sounds alright, sounds pretty good in here. So I'm going to get the cars ready. This one's going to get picked up. And get the chaser ready for tonight. I'm going to go and do some B-road blasting. Come back to you in a bit. See you soon.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase the bag, I want a way I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. No way now, I'll give up everything. Daunting thought, if I could see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't let go, don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality.
I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this. I just wanna break these chains. Always asking for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many ones that are so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started the outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
Want a reality. No way now, I'll give up everything. Daunting thought, if I could see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't let go, don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality.
All yours, dude. People behind you, so steady on.
Nah, run them over, they're idiots anyway.
Good.
Yeah.